Hey, happy holidays. How is everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining our stream. We're in the holiday spirit. This is my dog, Cleo. She's in her little red, she's got her little red outfit on for Christmas. This is Dan Cantor. He flew all the way from a very warm, sunny place to be here. So that's dedication and that's real love because we're in Toronto right now in the freezing cold. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Here we go. Let's get warmed up. Let's get in the holiday spirit. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing and bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingling, jingling feet. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock. Thank you so much. I think I should put Cleo down because she's gonna, every time I hit a high note, we were doing some little sound check, and every time I was hitting a high note, she would freak out. I don't think she likes my singing, so maybe let's, we'll bring her back. We'll bring her back later. Thank you guys so much for being here. Can everybody hear us and see us okay? I hope. Let me adjust these a little bit. Claps all around. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. I can see your chat questions popping up a little bit. Cutest special guest. Yeah, she's amazing. She definitely she'll be taking the spotlight. That's why I had to get rid of her, because she was going to take the spotlight. Beautiful dog. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, guys. This is so fun. I thought, since we're ending the year and we have a couple more months to go before Love and Hyperbole, the album, I thought we would just do something fun for you guys. And just sing a couple songs, answer some questions, just hang out and do like a nice little holiday spirit kind of hang. So leave your questions in the chat. I'll answer them throughout. And I'm also going to be singing some songs for you, some Christmas songs, some of my own, maybe some new stuff that, you might not have heard yet. Who knows? All right. What should we do first? Sure.
Yes.
All right. Let's do Obvious. This is the current song that's out right now, the last song I've released for the album, or the latest one. One of my favorite songs I've ever made. And here we go. This is Isn't It Obvious? I wish I could hear you singing along at home. Sing along anyways. I'll feel the spirit. I see it on your face and on your mind. You see the cracks in the ice without my hand to hold. I'm the first to know. You're gripping on the waist of other times. Try to make it suffice, to make it tangible. It's impossible. Yeah, fears are only for constellations. Just as vibrant as we paint them, we're just fine. If it's any consolation, you're my favorite. It's you and I. You gotta know that, right? Isn't it obvious? You know that we got enough. Isn't it obvious that I'm sure? Yeah. Isn't it obvious? You know that we got enough. Isn't it obvious? I'm all yours, my picture in your wallet on display, but it's never the same as laying close to you. I wanna be close to you. It's hard to feel you when you're far away, but you make it okay, 'cause if I'm loving you, I can never lose. Fears are only false creations, just as vibrant as we paint them, we're just fine. If it's any consolation, you're my favorite, it's you and I. You gotta know that, right? Isn't it obvious? You know that we got enough. Isn't it obvious that I'm sure? Yeah, yeah, isn't it obvious? You know that we got enough. Isn't it obvious? I'm all yours, yeah, yeah. Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious? Know that we got enough. Isn't it obvious? I'm all yours, all yours. Yay! Thank you. One time for Dan Cantor.
Thank you.
Again, he came a very long way to be here today, so we appreciate him.
Oh my gosh, I love being here. Thank you.
Love you, Dan. All right, feeling all the love from this one. I hope so. That was a really fun one to make, because I got to just kind of be a little bit sappy and, you know, talk about love in a different way, you know, so it was very nice. It came very naturally to me, which is surprising. Cleo's crying. She wants to leave, I think. Why do you sing better live than just make... Wait. Why do you sing better live? Just make all your songs live versions. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I think we'll definitely do like a little... Hopefully, I mean, we'll get to do like a live off-the-floor version of this album, too. That'd be cool, like a Love and Hyperbole live edition. I love doing that. But thank you very, very much for your nice compliment. The song is so intimate and sweet. Ugh. Thank you. Cleo, come here. You want to come? Come here. She's crying. I think she wants to leave. She probably won't need a banana. Come here. Come. Cleo, come. You want to be in the chat? Come here. I think she wants to stay, guys. Hold on. Let me grab her. Come. Come here. Come. Cleo. Okay. She was quiet until we started recording. And of course, now she's crying. Okay. Can you say hi to me? My name is... Oh, how do you pronounce that name? Aisha? Aika? Asa? Isa?
Aika.
Aika?
Aisa.
Aisa? I'm going to say all the names until I get it right. Aisa, Aika, Isa. Alessia, do you have a Christmas song you love to sing? I do. I mean, I love Jingle Bell Rock, which we just did. Cleo, come here. Come here. Come. She's so mad right now that we're ignoring her. What else do I love to sing? I love to sing the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire, Jack Frost Nipping at Your Nose. I did that on the my Holiday Stuff EP. Which is also, can we just talk about the fact that I had every opportunity to name an EP this winter, and I named it Holiday Stuff, so that was a big L for me. Will there be a tour for this album? If so, please come to the UK. Absolutely, there will be. And I would absolutely love to come to the UK. It's been a very long time since I've played my own set of shows in the UK and Europe. And I would absolutely love to do that for this album. So, yes, fingers crossed for that. Yeah, I think I will be going to the UK soon. I won't say when just yet, but I will possibly be there. How do you stay present with a project you've been listening to every day for 3 years? I think you just have to stop listening to it for a minute. I feel like I had to stop getting so into it, because then I found that I was like listening to it from like an analytical perspective, you know, trying to adjust everything and, you know, trying to craft it the right way. But then, you know, I kind of wanted to take space away from it so that I could listen with fresh ears and listen just as a fan and enjoy it.
without, kind of being obsessed about it. So I kind of had to remove myself. So I haven't listened to it in a while, to be honest. Once the mixes were done, I kind of separated myself, and I'll definitely come back to it a little bit closer to release just to enjoy. What's the best experience of making your new album? Cleo, come here. Come here. Come. She's very sad right now. The best experience of making my new album. I would say there's so many things. I think getting to travel to different places. Speaking of the UK, I got to write some of it in the UK. Got to have some writing sessions there. I got to go to Nashville and spend some time there, which was really fun, and work with Mike Elizondo and his whole team of people. I got to work with a live orchestra, which was so sick. I never got to do that before for my album anyway, like in person. So that was really cool. There's a lot of great experiences. Honestly, we had a lovely time making this album. Cleo, come here. Okay, come here. Come. Okay, yeah. Let's just hang out here. One moment, guys. Come here. Come. Oh my goodness. Come. This side. Jesus Christ. I knew I shouldn't have brought her to work today. Okay. It's bring your dog to work day, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, I think she's just gonna hang here. Okay. Here we go. Me and my daughter watch all of you in Liv's videos. We love you from Kansas. Thank you. Thank you so much to you and your daughter for watching us. I actually stumbled on a few of our videos, our croissant and coffee videos, and I actually laughed out loud because I forgot all the stuff that was in them, and I don't know, we're crazy, but those were so fun. The coffee sommelier part made me laugh. Do you have any advice for someone as a creative who wants to follow their passion? Yeah, there's a couple things I could say. I think everybody's journey, of course, is very different, so it's hard to tell you to do something because what worked for me might not work for you, and what worked for you might not have worked for me, so it's hard to say, but I think the best thing I could say is just be as honest as possible in your art, and never, I think sometimes the things that you're sometimes most afraid of saying are the things that you should say, I think, and like being as honest as you can and trying to just tell the story. I think our duty as like creatives in any capacity is just to tell the story, whether it's the story of what's going on in the world or with yourself. We're, vessels for what's happening in reality and for being a human being. So being as honest as possible, I think, is the thing that kind of helps you be the most creative, and it serves the art the most. So, yeah, I hope that was a good answer. Follow your heart, trust your gut in your art, and just don't be scared to try things, Dead Man, let's do it. And now switching gears a little bit. This isn't really holiday spirit, but this is another song off of my new album that I love so much, and I love playing it live. This is the first time I'm playing it with Dan, actually, which will be really fun. This is called Dead Man. Sing along from home, guys.
Thought you said you were in love, so why the sad face? I don't ask for much, just that you meet me halfway. Faith is not enough to float above a bad wave. We're gonna drown, we're going down, and you're letting this fade. Thank your lucky stars I'm creative. All the precious life I wasted, coming up with ways to save us. But it might be way too late for that. If you really care, then why am I feeling you just slipping through my hands? If you're really there, then why can't I walk right through you, talking to a dead man?
Woo!
I got no excuse for thinking I could fix you. You leave me hanging just 'cause you don't get the picture. No matter how nice I paint it, no matter the way I frame it, there's no easy way to say it. You're about to lose me. Thank your lucky stars I'm created. All the precious life I wasted, coming up with ways to save us. But it might be way too late for that. If you really care, then why am I feeling you just slip If you really care, then why am I feeling you just slipping through my hands? If you're really there, why can't I walk right through you, talking to a dead man? Da da da, 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 talking to a dead man. Da da da, 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 talking to a dead man.
Yeah. Dan's soloing was crazy. How do you sound like a whole orchestra just with the guitar? That's awesome.
Right on.
Thank you guys so much. That was fun. I love doing that one live. I feel like I can really just like scream and let out all my emotions. That was great. Not me. I meant that was great. Not wow. That was great. I nailed that. No.
You nailed it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, Dan. Deadman will open the tour. I'm calling it. Ooh, I actually haven't thought of that yet. I haven't thought of set list, but that could be a cool option. That could be a very cool option, actually. How can you casually possess this insane talent? Ugh, I adore you. From Mom. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Thank you so much. That's so nice. I appreciate it, guys. I'm a little bit rusty vocally. I feel like I'm warming up while I'm singing, so this is fun. I feel like off the cuff is always the best. Just kind of hang and do the thing. How's the sound of the new album different to the previous ones? I think it's like, it has like a more sophisticated kind of sound, I think. It feels like me, but a more grown-up version of me. There's a lot of live instrumentation on this album that is, you know, a lot more present, I think, than my past projects. There's like, it's like, I would want to say like 80 to 90% live instrumentation, which is very new and different. Cleo. Yeah, so I feel like it's like very me, and there's still a lot of elements of like old Alessia, but there's like more depth and richness, I think, to this sound, and it's closer to the sound that I've always wanted to kind of have with my music. So very excited for you guys to hear it. What would you like? Maybe because there's treats in the bag. I think she smells them and wants them. Okay. Also, guys, so this is, you know, obviously a hang, but I thought it'd be kind of fun and use this moment, you know, since we're in the giving spirit, to do a little tweet giveaway situation. So I'm going to just ask 3 questions, maybe throughout this thing, or I can ask them all now. Maybe throughout. We'll do one, and then, yeah, throughout. Just like any question, and then you guys just tweet the answer with the hashtag Alessia Cara holiday party. Alessia Cara holiday party with the answer, and we're going to give away 3 of these lovely little merch packages. We got some Christmas merch. We have some Dead Man stuff. So some, you know, classic merch. I guess it's like nostalgia merch now from the Make It to Christmas bundle. And some Dead Man stuff. So tweet, what is it again? At Alessia Cara. Oh yeah, it's at the bottom. Alessia Cara holiday party. The first question, what's the first question? What should we ask? Okay, there's an anniversary coming up. A special anniversary coming. It's a certain amount of years. This one's a little easy, but for the super fans, a certain amount of years, you know, since I've released my first album ever, Know It All, and you know, the song Here came out blank amount of years ago. So tweet the answer. What anniversary is coming up? How many years has it been since I released my first project? No Googling. I guess you can Google it, and I have no control over if you're Googling or not. But anyway, and we're gonna give away some merch to whoever answers. Yeah, Alessia Cara holiday party. How many years has it been? Dun, 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 dun. All right. What should we do? What else should we do? Should we do more music? Mm-hmm. What else should we do?
You want to do Make It to Christmas?
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, since we just talked about giving away some Make It to Christmas merch, why don't we make it to Christmas right now?
Nice.
Live on air. Pardon? Maybe that's enough. Victoria's feeding Cleo so many treats. Okay. I think it's fine. I think she'll be fine. Now she's just gonna want more of them. Theo, your bone is right there. Look, your bone is right there. You see? Go get it. Go over there. The second she knows I'm working, I swear. Okay, here's a little "Make It to Christmas," guys. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics in case I mess it up because it's been a minute since I've sang this song, to be quite honest with you. Although I do love it very much. Thank you guys for listening to it and streaming it. I feel like every year it pops up again and you guys give it a lot of love, which is so sweet. I wrote part of this here in this room, right? Yeah, at this very room, in this very studio, actually. I worked on it with my good friend, John Levine. I wrote some of it, in my parents' bathroom, and then I came here and showed it to him, and we kind of mapped it out, and he helped me produce it and make it what it is today. So it's really funny. It's a very full circle moment. We're in the room that I wrote it in. Here we go. Make It to Christmas.
We were warm and wonderful once upon a time, but now we're frozen, hanging by a thread. Can we wait a minute, or can we just try to try? 'Cause my favorite day is coming up ahead. Darling, I know that our love is growing cold. There's just something about the snow this time of year that makes us lose our way. Just say we'll make up and hold on a little longer. Don't have me spending it alone. This time of year is precious. Please, can we make it to Christmas? Can we make it to Christmas? Can we just make it to Christmas?
Sing along even though I can't hear you.
Make it to Christmas. Hold on, hold on, hold on, and make it to Christmas.
Hold on. Go around one more time. Okay, yes.
Don't know what I'll say to Dad when he sees the empty chair. Don't wanna hear my mom say, told you so. Waiting for Santa in my bed's no fun if you're not there. And I don't wanna be angry at mistletoes. Darling, I know that our love is growing cold. It's just something about the snow this time of year that makes us lose our way. Just say we'll make up and hold on a little longer. Don't have me spending it alone. This time of year is precious. Please, can we make it to Christmas? Can we make it to Christmas? Everything will be alright if we just hold on, hold on, hold on, and make it to Christmas, Christmas time. Everything will be alright if we just hold on, hold on, hold on, and make it to Christmas.
Yes. That was awesome. I love that song. I don't sing that very frequently. I guess it's a Christmas song. That would make a lot of sense. I love this song so much. Thank you. I am swaying and tapping my foot. Thank you. I know. I wish I could see you guys. Well, there will be something that we can do a little bit later. There's going to be possibly an after party happening where I will be able to see some of you, which will be very fun. Can we just make it to Christmas? I know, right? Can we? Can we please? Is everybody ready for the holidays? For Hanukkah, for Christmas? Do you guys have all your gifts ready? What inspired you to start making music? Cleo, please, I'm begging you for silence. When did I start making music? I was always kind of writing and singing my whole life. But I didn't really start writing songs until I was like 11-ish, loosely. And then I kind of stopped, and then I started writing again. Actually, when I was like making my first album, weirdly enough, like I was writing like other things. I was doing like short stories and things like that, and songs like a little bit here and there, but I didn't really start like actually learning how to write until I started writing my first album, which is kind of crazy. It feels kind of like insane that that's when I, first started writing. And my first experience is being in a studio at all, when I was making my first album. I didn't really know it was going to become my first album, because I didn't know that anything was going to happen at all. I kind of was just writing and figuring it out, and then, those songs ended up becoming a lot of, the songs that you hear on the first album. One of which being Here, which is the first song I ever released. It's going to be the blank anniversary. I think we can say now. I think there's been enough time. I can say the answer. We'll be choosing a winner shortly, but the answer is 10. It'll be 10 years since I put out Here and the first album, which is absolutely crazy. I cannot believe it's been that long. I can't believe I've been doing this professionally, if you will, for that long. I can't believe you guys have been here for that long. There's so many of you that I met and, got the chance to meet, along the way from, all the way back from 10 years ago. And it's crazy that you guys are still here hanging with us. That's amazing. I can't believe it. So, yeah, the answer is 10. And I guess in honor of that, maybe we'll do a little bit of Here. We can do like a little verse chorus action, or maybe, I don't know, we'll see where the wind takes us. Do you guys feel like hearing that song? Will there be what was the question? Will there be an acoustic of some of the songs from Love and Hyperbole coming soon? I'm so glad you asked, because the answer is yes, there will be. I haven't announced it yet, but there will be. I'm working on acoustic versions of the 2 songs that you have heard so far from Love and Hyperbole, Dead Man and Isn't It Obvious, which I'm really excited about. I got to do it just in my little home studio in my apartment, if you could even call it a studio. It's a little setup I have, and I got to just kind of hang and make something for you from the heart. It felt very much like the beginning stages of, doing it before I had any music out, just being in my room making stuff. So, you want to come up, Cleo? I don't know what you're asking. I really don't. Okay, here's a little bit of Here. This is how Cleo feels right now. This is dedicated to my dog, who wants to leave so badly.
I'm sorry if I seem uninterested, or I'm not listening, or I'm indifferent. Truly, I ain't got no business here, but since my friends are here, I just came to kick it. But really, I would rather be at home all by myself, not in this room with people who don't even care about my well-being. I don't dance, don't ask, I don't need a boyfriend, so you can go back. Please enjoy your party, I'll be here somewhere in the corner under clouds of marijuana with this boy who's hollering I can hardly hear. Over this music I don't listen to, and I don't wanna get with you, so tell my friends that I'll be over here. Oh, 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 here. Oh, 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 here. Oh, oh, oh. I ask myself, what am I doing here? Oh, 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 here. Oh, 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 here. And I can't wait till we can break about. Excuse me if I seem a little unimpressed with this, an antisocial pessimist, but usually I don't mess with this. And I know you mean only the best, and your intentions aren't to bother me, but honestly I'd rather be somewhere we can kick it. Wait, somewhere in the kitchen. Wait, where would I rather be? I was gonna do a pun for Cleo, and then I got myself. Somewhere with my people we can kick it and just listen to some music with a message like we usually do, and we'll discuss our big dreams, how we plan to take over the planet. So pardon my manners, I hope you'll understand that I'll be here, not there in the kitchen with that girl who's always gossiping about her friends. Oh, tell them I'll be here right next to the boy who's throwing up, cause he can't take what's in his cup no more. Oh God, why am I here? Oh, 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 here. Oh, 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 here. Oh, 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 I ask myself, what am I doing here? Oh, 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 here. Oh, 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 here. And I can't wait till we can break about it here.
Yeah, yeah. That was actually dedicated to Cleo. I was picturing her singing every single word of that right now. I was gonna do a pun and then I got messed up and then I forgot where I would rather be. Is it in the kitchen? That song is so hard. If that's one of those songs, like there's some songs where you can zone out, and sometimes I do. I mean, admittedly, zone out a little bit when I'm singing some songs sometimes. But that song you can't zone out because you got to remember all the locations. There's so many locations and context. So like someone's in the kitchen, someone's by the car, someone's by the TV, someone's under the clouds of marijuana. And then there's the girl who's gossiping, the boy who's throwing up. It's like you have to be aware of all the scenarios that are happening all the time.
You have to have a word for it, like Mevemshnap, like Mercury, Venus.
Yes, it's so true. I gotta. Oh, I don't even know what that would be. I gotta come up with that. A little like acronym for where the hell everybody is and why and who and how. What would you like to be if you weren't a singer? I would like to be. That's so hard because I feel like I always just pictured being a singer, and I don't know what I would have done if not this. But I think I would maybe like to do like some sort of teaching. There was a little bit there where I thought I was going to be a teacher, or like something in psychology, like maybe a therapist, or a psychology teacher, or a psychology professor. That would be kind of fun. Fun fact: before I thought music was a possibility, I applied to 3 different universities for 3 different things, and I was just gonna do whoever wanted me there, I was just gonna go with it. So for one of the schools I applied for like media and like video and film, which would actually have been kind of cool. That's another thing that I could see myself doing, actually. I didn't think of that. And then another thing was psychology. And then another thing that I applied for was philosophy, which I don't know why on earth I would pick that. And if that school had chosen me, like, I don't know what I intended to become with philosophy. Like, I thought I was going to be Socrates. I don't know what I was going to do. Maybe I would have been like a philosophy teacher or something, but I always loved philosophy. So I don't know. I don't know if that answers your question, but will there be any features on L and H? I don't know yet. I'm still working on that, to be honest. Features are tricky for me because I always want to do things that feel like 100% right. And like if I'm thinking of features, like that song has to be right for that artist and for like the whole kind of concept. And I'm also just a very nervous person and I get scared to ask people to do things. So those 2 things sometimes can be tricky with features because I just want it to be perfect. So I am thinking there are like dream features that I have and people that I'd love to collaborate with. I'm just trying to figure out what works. So
John Mayer plays a crazy solo.
Oh yeah. Oh my
It's
God.
insane.
Wait, actually, yeah. I guess that is a feature. Yeah, John Mayer plays. Thank you, Dan, for that.
It's
the
an
guitar guy,
intense
of course.
solo.
Remember. It's an intense solo.
Yes.
Yeah. It's insane. Yeah, John Mayer plays a solo on Obvious. So that solo that you hear, that's like a really long solo. The reason it's so long is because it's John Mayer. And when John Mayer plays, you let him play for however long he wants to play. Actually, in fact, he was like being very modest in the studio, and I was the one being like, please play more. Like, I need more of this from you. So he was so generous with his time and his talents, and he gave us the most incredible solo ever. It's like one of those things that you can like, you memorize and you sing. It's like, it's its own melody. It's its own,
I agree.
it's a hook. Like, so I'm sure like for guitar players and musicians, it's like, definitely like really, really cool. I hope that, it can be kind of a little like indulging thing for musicians, as much as it was for me just being an artist. And, it's such a hook. Like I sing it. It's amazing. It's such a good part. So I guess that is kind of a feature. John Mayer is a huge one. And I never thought that in a million years that he would say yes to doing something like that or that I'd have the courage to ask him. But I'm glad I did because he made the song so much better. What is your favorite book in general? My favorite book in general? Wow. There's a few that I really love. I mean, all the Harry Potter series, of course, I really love. There's a few Murakami books that I love. I'm currently kind of chipping my way through Blind Willow, Sleeping Woman, which is like a bunch of short stories by him, which I really, really love. I love What I Know for Sure by Oprah. I love Tiny Beautiful Things. That's a great book. Conversations with Friends. I love Sally Rooney. Books are amazing. Beautiful World, Where Are You? That's a great book too. What else? There's a book called The Thief Lord that I read with my mom when I was younger. That's really, really good. It's based in Venice, Italy. It's kind of like more of a children's book, but it's great. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's do another trivia question. Okay. What's another question we can ask? A love and hyperbole question. Okay, so for those of you maybe who are just joining, we're giving away a nice little merch package for people who answer these questions on Twitter that I'm gonna ask. You can use the hashtag Alessia Cara Holiday Party. The next question I'm gonna ask is, how long did it take me to write Love and Hyperbole? My hand motions are insane. Sometimes I watch interviews back and I'm like, what is happening? How long did it take me to write Love and Hyperbole? Tweet your answer with the hashtag Alessia Cara Holiday Party. We're gonna pick someone to send these little cute little merch bundles to for the holidays, guys. So answer away. I think you guys know this answer. These are kind of easy. I'm kind of making it a little easy for you.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Guys, this is kind of the scariest part of this whole live stream. Because I think I want to play you a song that you've never heard before from the new album, Love and Hyperbole. I've never performed this song, really, ever. Spilled water all over myself. Of course, the nerves are really kicking in there. This is a mess. This is why I don't do lives, by the way. And just so you know, I wanted to do this for you guys because I love you. But live streams for me, technology, I get nervous. Okay. Cleo. Whoa, the effect. This is also the most high-tech thing we've ever done, by the way. Just shout out to Arthur. Shout out to everyone who put this together. Spencer in there for helping us with the sound. This is like really pro. And I wanted it to be extra special for you guys. So we put this together with a really great, lovely team. Okay. This is a song that I'm really excited about. I'm really nervous. This will be actually the next single from the album, the next song you guys are going to hear, that the general public will hear. And yeah, it's one of my favorite songs that I've ever written. I know I've been saying that for every song on this project, but it's honestly true. I just love these songs so much, but this one is so special. Cleo's just so emotional about it. She just can't stop crying about it. It's one of those songs that really just kind of fell out of all of us. It was, a mic in the middle of the room with me, John Levine, and Jake Torrey, and we just were like, let's just jam today. Let's just come up with something. We'll leave a mic on and we'll record and just see what happens. And after, an hour or two, we just came up with the entire song. The song just kind of like fell out. The chords fell out of John, the drum pattern fell out of Jake, and we just really wrote it so quickly. And it was like, it just came from like a jam session, and just like me feeling really emotional, inspired that day to write like a nice love song. For those who have listened to my music for a while, it's really hard for me to write happier songs, especially when it comes to love, because I, haven't always had the best luck in that realm. And, I just tend to be more inspired when things are not so great. So it was really nice, I think, to be able to write a song that's just purely a love song with no strings attached, no fears attached, no, regrets or any sense of pain or sadness. It's really just a song about loving someone and feeling opened up to love and having somebody, just bring things out of you, bring new colors out of you that you didn't know were there. And it's just like a nice little love letter, if I do say so myself. I really love it, and I think I'm going to really love singing this one live, and I hope you guys love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Wait a second. Hold on, let me take another sip. I have played this like once very secretly at like a little pop-up show, but honestly, I don't think anybody really caught it on video or anything. It was very brief, but this is the first time I'm playing it in full with a mic and with this. So again, thank you guys for being here. This is called Fire. Okay.
Pick me up and take me home, reaching through my skin and bone, changing my DNA inch by inch, minute by minute. All the time I used to waste, always falling on my face, but you're rushing in my brain like like it's nothing. I'm jumping in head first and ooh, I'm on fire. Yeah, ooh, I'm on fire. Ooh, I'm on fire. Yeah, ooh, I'm on fire. Pick me up and set me free. Golden boy in dirty jeans, painting me in your light. Wonder why I couldn't see it. Yeah. All the time I used to waste, always falling by mistake. But you're rushing my brain like it's nothing. I'm jumping in head first and ooh, I'm on fire. Ooh, I'm on fire. Ooh, I'm on fire. Yeah. Ooh, I'm on fire. I wanna be where you are. Anywhere else is too far. I wanna be where you are, be where you are, be where you are, yeah. I wanna take you places, I wanna keep you safe, and I wanna be where you are, be where you are, be where you are, and ooh, I'm on fire, yeah, ooh, I'm on fire, I'm on fire, yeah, I'm on fire, yeah, ooh, I'm on fire, ooh, I'm on fire, yeah, ooh, I'm on fire. Yeah! Thank you guys. Oh my god, I was so nervous. I'm so sorry for being nervous. I hope that was a good portrayal of it. Thank you so much, Dan. You sounded beautiful.
Thank you. You sound incredible.
Thank
always.
you. Thank you, guys. That was so scary and so fun. I can't say the release date yet, but if, for those of you who might want to join me for the after party, maybe I'll be able to tell you over there. But for now, that's all I can give on that. I wouldn't be alive without you. Oh my goodness. No, that's not true. You would not be alive without you. But I really appreciate that, and I'm glad that I could, help in some way. I'm glad that my music can, make you feel things and hopefully help you along this weird, crazy journey of life. But give yourself some credit. You would not be alive without you, and I think we don't give ourselves enough credit for persevering through some crazy things. Especially, collectively in the world, we've gone through a lot of weird times and we made it through, and that's because of each other, but also because of us too. So I'm shaking and crying. No, I hope it's good shaking and crying. Cleo's growling. How do you get over winter blues? I'm a summer lover too and hate when seasons change, and it just feels so draining. P.S. I loved your ... I can't see the rest. And I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses, so I'm sorry if I'm reading like a crazy person. But how do you get over winter blues? A little differently every year. I think really just trying to connect with people and the people in my life, saying yes to going out more, calling my friends and family, and just really relying on the people around me to help, and just relying on distraction, because I think if you think about how dreary it is and just think about the
year ending and stuff. I'm a very like melancholic person, and like end of year can be kind of loaded for me. I think for a lot of people, the holidays can be tough and emotional just because you're thinking about the last year and another year kind of passing. So staying distracted really helps me. And looking at like all the beautiful things that happen in the year and like how far you've come is always really nice. Um, yeah, whoa, that was a really heavy swallow. I'm sorry. Um, what else? A lot of things. I don't know, like watching movies, like getting in the holiday spirit really helps me too. Just like seeing winter as like a nice thing rather than something that can give you a little seasonal depression. I mean, if you need it, hey, medication helped me in the past. So if that's something you need, that's something you shouldn't shy away from. If you need it to just help get you through the weird times of the winter. Lyrically, is it any similar to The Pains of Growing? It's my fave. Thank you. Honestly, yes. There are a lot of songs that are kind of similar to The Pains of Growing. Especially when I talk about some of the more nostalgic, more sad times. I think there's a few songs, about me kind of just as usual, trying to get through things. So a lot of those songs kind of feel similar to, The Pains of Growing sentiments of just like being at a different phase of my life. I think Pains of Growing, I was coming out of my teens, going into my 20s. And, this is kind of about the growing pains of coming out of my 20s, honestly, which is really scary. I'm 28 now, I am approaching, my 30s slowly but surely. So this is kind of like the parallel to Pains of Growing, just at a different time in my life, I think. And a little bit happier. I think it's a lot more confident. It's a lot more about positive aspects about love. And, there's a little bit more of confidence. I think the suit jacket fits me a little bit more now. So it's nice. What else shall we do, guys? Do you have any more questions before we ask the third question? And then we're going to head over to our little after party situation to do some Q&As, and I'll get to see some of your faces, which will be really fun. Yes, and we're going to be dropping the link to that after party in the chat, so you'll see that. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is green. I love like sage green. I love like deep green. And I can't wait to write an album that has like a green theme because I haven't done that yet. No album has really called for it yet. Maybe the next one. Thank you for being you in this music industry. We love you. Oh, thank you. And say hi. I don't know. I guess. Oh, to you. To Julie. I can't read your last. Medeiros. Julie Medeiros. Hi. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. I really appreciate it. Any other questions? We'll do one more question here. Then I'll ask my trivia question for you to answer to give away our last little merch bundle. Your thoughts on listening to Chicken Taquito. Chicken Taquito asks, your thoughts on listening to vinyls versus digital. I honestly prefer vinyl. Not because I'm trying to be like, oh my God, like I'm just so cool. Like I'm like old school. Genuinely just because I just love the quality. I love the little crackles. I love the warmth of vinyl. And it's just, I don't know, it just feels more rich when you're listening on vinyl. But digital is great too. And I think there's a lot of great technology, a lot of great headphones nowadays that really don't take away much of the quality anymore, which is good. But I personally just love vinyl. And I love being able to collect it and see it in your hands. I miss holding records in your hands. Oh, yes. Scan there. For what? To join. Scan there to join the after party, guys. For more of this. I know you love all of this. So for more. The QR code is... That's for the merch. Guys, I'm so sorry. That QR code actually is for the signed merch, not for the after party. The after party will be in a link below. That QR code is for the signed merch. Oh, the Love and Hyperbole merch. The new one. Yes. Yes, Arthur? Oh, yes. Oh, wow. This is like the most high-tech thing we've ever done. I hope you guys are happy with this, because what is that? Like, that is some... That's me signing it right there. Yeah, I signed each and every one of these. There's going to be a couple different versions of it, like different photos. So some of you will get the black and white one that I signed there. Some of you will get a colored one. Some of you will get some CD ones if you prefer the CD inserts. They're all different photos that you can have. I signed each and every single one of them. My wrists know that for a fact. They were really worked out. I got some strong arm muscles because of that. And yeah, I signed hearts on the ones that I thought weren't really cute. So if you got a heart, it's because I'm compensating for the lack of maybe nice signature there. And that's how you know it really is me. I sign every single one of my merch items. If it says signed, you know it's by me in my kitchen or somewhere in my home. What else? Okay, third question here, guys. The third question. What should we do for third question? Oh, okay. Since somebody liked to make herself known this entire live, let's make this next question about her. When is Cleo's birthday? Right? Or how old is she? Okay, what month? Okay, let's make it a little easier. What month and year was Cleo, my dog, born? Answer what you think it is. In hashtag Alessia Cara holiday party. Alessia Cara holiday party, guys. Tweet. What month and year was Cleo, my dog, born? Dun, 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 dun. Do you know? Do you have an answer? Throw it a guess.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
September.
That is not correct. I'm so sorry.
Ugh.
She's not a Virgo. Maybe her sporadic nature will maybe help you understand what her sign is, and that might give you an understanding of when she was born. Yeah, her astrological sign. Yeah, so hashtag Alessia Cara holiday party. We're giving away 3 of these beautiful merch bundles. And now we can go over to the after party. Thank you guys so much for being here. Sorry for the chaotic nature of this live. It wouldn't be an Alessia Cara live if it wasn't a little bit chaotic. Thank you so much, Dan. Round of applause for Dan Cantor for coming all the way here and for learning these songs and for sounding so amazing. He sounds like a full band with just a guitar. That is incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Love you, Dan.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, happy all the things. And link in chat for after party. Let's meet over there for another little after hang, and I'll get to see you guys. See your faces. Thank you so much. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you. Wow, that was sick.